Welcome to the grammar lesson. Today I am your teacher, Teacher Alana, and today we will learn the subjunctive mood in English, and we will also learn how to use subjunctive mood in writing and speaking, and we will also learn how to differentiate between indicative and subjunctive mood. So, just a quick discussion. Can someone tell me about a situation where you wished for something, or expressed your doubt, or gave advice to somebody? Yes, Jane. Good, thank you. Thank you for sharing on your experience of making a wish. Anyone else? Robert. Good, thank you. Thank you for giving us an example of expressing doubt. Can we have one last volunteer on a time or experience where you gave someone advice? Gun? That's right, thank you. All right, so class, we've heard 3 examples of your classmates sharing. 1, where they made a wish for something. Number 2, where they expressed doubt. And number 3, where they were giving someone advice. That's exactly how you use subjunctive mood. So before we get into the specifics of the subjunctive mood, I want to highlight the forms. There are 2 forms. There is the present subjunctive, which is used with the base form of the verb. So, for example, I suggest that he study harder. It's the base form. It's not conjugated. For the past subjunctive form, we usually use were for all subjects. And you'll see this more closely as I give you more examples. Okay? Alright. So, for the present subjunctive, we usually use the suggestions or demands. So, for example, I'm going to delete this. Did everyone write this down? Okay, I'll leave it. Okay. Please copy this, and then I'm going to erase it, and I will give you some examples of present subjunctive and past subjunctive. Okay, good. All right. So an example of present subjunctive making suggestion would be okay. So class. So the first section that you see is what? Can we have someone read the first sentence out loud? Any volunteers? Emily. Thank you. So as Emily read it so well, she's done such a good job reading it out loud. I suggest that he study harder. Can we have another volunteer to read the second sentence, please? Jake? The teacher recommended that we review our So this is when you use the past subjunctive, present subjunctive for making suggestions, right? I suggest that he study harder. The teacher recommended that we review our notes. And can you tell me something that's consistent and consistent about these two sentences? What's common? That's right. They are using what? We studied this at the beginning. They're using the base form of the verb, right? The base form of the verb. Good. What about the second section? Can we have another volunteer read these two sentences out loud, please? Chris. Good. It is essential that she be present at the meeting. Thank you, Chris. I insist that you take the test again. So this is what? A case of demand. And again, it is in the base form of the verb. Okay? All right, now going on to the past subjunctive. Past subjunctive, they are using wishes and hypotheticals. So the present subjunctive, it's suggestions and demands. For the past subjunctive, we use wishes and hypotheticals. And I'll give you some examples of that. Okay. Oh, did everyone write this down? Okay, good. So for the past subjunctive, it can be categorized with wishes and hypotheticals. I'll start with wishes first. All right, class. So past subjunctive can be categorized in two main sections, which is wishes and hypotheticals. Now, what did we learn about the present subjunctive? Present subjunctive is more on the suggestions and demands, right? And what do we do with the verb? We keep it in the base form, right? Now, what do we say about past subjunctive? What was the key takeaway that we needed to remember? That we use were. For all subjects, right? So as you can see, can we have two volunteers read wishes and the hypothetical section, please? Jeremy. Very good, thank you. I wish I were taller, if only he were here to see this. Can we have one last volunteer to read the hypothetical section, please, for past subjunctive? John. Thank you. If I were you, I would apply for that job. If she were